This is just my nervous system that's kind of out of whack right now. So let's discover some of the things that help me get back into a more balanced state and help me to get out of that rut. Starting with something very simple to kind of help lighten my load. Okay, so I would like to figure out how the mopping, like with my robot vacuum, works. I have only had it like vacuum so far. So let's figure out how to get it to mop, because it can, and our home could definitely use a good mop, so let's do that. Okay, so I've got my instructions. Yes, I actually do use those. Let's see.
Dustbin and water tank combo unit removed.
I think I'm going to need to empty this first as well, because this is full. Yes. How full do I do this thing? I have no clue. I'm just going to fill this all the way up. Is that like a... It doesn't really say. I guess that's full enough.
Dustbin and water tank combo unit installed.
Okay, and then we are using the mop. That I don't seem to be able to get open. Alright. How do you work? This can be taken off, apparently. Yes, it can. Okay. Now we're going to have to figure out how to place this underneath the robot. Somewhere here? Oh, it needs to be in the back. Do I need to go there?
Mop mount reinstalled.
Yes. Okay, I think I got it. I really hope so. So it just doesn't say anything about what cleaning stuff to use or where to put that. So I'm just using water right now. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, it only says that it shouldn't be used with disinfecting cleaners and only with the ones that Roborock actually recommends. I have no idea which those are. Like, can I just use an all-purpose cleaner? I don't know, but let's just see how it does with water first. Okay, so we're going to not vacuum, but mop. Should I just do like one room first to kind of try it out, or just do... Let's just go for it. We'll see how this goes. Okay, it seems to be doing what it has to do. We'll see how this ends up, if this is doing a good job or not. June thinks it's a very weird little thing. You can like see where it's been, which is kind of interesting. Yes, I did change, and I will show you my outfit in a little bit. But first, I got an ET. I actually don't know what this is called in English. Lindebrusen. I will put it somewhere up on the screen for you. Also, when it comes to the mopping, it's decent. I'm not going to say that it's good. I definitely feel like I do a better job myself. That said, now it barely takes any time for me, so that's the difference. But I will have to figure out some sort of like cleaning solution, or I'm just going to have to like let it mop with just water. That feels a little bit weird though, so we'll see. Anyway, tea. let's try this. I have been on a hunt for like caffeine-free teas lately, and this is my newest trial, so we're going to try this out. And this started like at least half a year ago, possibly like a year ago, that I'm trying to drink less caffeinated drinks. And especially like the more I'm doing like Ayurvedic wise and also tea wise, I guess, the more of a difference I do notice in like my overall energy levels and just how I feel, how I sleep. And it's a very fine balance, but I now try not to drink any caffeinated anything, so also green tea, which I really love, after like 1 p.m, which means I need different options because I do love my tea and I drink tea pretty much all day long. This smells good though. It's not done yet, but I think it's going to be a good one. I also, this one, which I think I talked about in I think it's my last video, my skincare video. Was my skincare video? I think so. This is in Herbal Tea Blends by Wilderland. I'm just kind of saying it in English. Wilderland, which is a Dutch tea brand making teas with like local farmers, helping them to kind of diversify their agriculture. Is that the right word? Anyway, like helping nature, basically, a little hand through helping those farmers and then making great teas in the process. This is their, I think Fris blend. It's so funny how I'm like almost saying things in English even though it's a Dutch word. Anyway, this is really good. I'm really enjoying this. Their teas in general are really nice. They have another one that I really like, but I don't have that right here. And then obviously like fresh mint tea, ginger tea, rose tea, also really nice. So those are also teas that I enjoy having, which like are caffeine free. But sometimes I just kind of want something different. And at our local farmers market, there is this stall with like plastic-free stuff you can just shop with your own little jars and things. I'm going to put this in a different jar actually. This feels like a big jar for this. Let's see if we get something else. I think that will be better. Even be a little bit small, but should be okay. But yeah, at our local market they have this plastic-free stand, which actually a lot there. Obviously you can get plastic free, most of it actually. You can just take your own containers, but this specifically has like a lot of dried goods. Lowe's is the name in case you were wondering, and also teas, herbs, spices, which is great. So I figured I'd just try out some of their teas. It's also where I got the Wilderland tea, which I had tried before actually, so I knew I really liked that. And they have a few more teas that I would like to try, especially by Wilderland, but for now I figured let's try this. Kind of like a nice treat, trying out some different teas occasionally. I have a big tea collection, so I don't necessarily need more teas, but a lot of them are like green teas or even black teas, so I don't have a whole lot that's caffeine free. That's pretty nice. I like it. This should also be a really nice relaxing tea, which I could use. Oh boy, let's sit and let's have a little chat. I guess I'll just give you a quick look at my tea cabinets. There it is. Like, it's 3 like jars deep for the most part. And these are the teas that I'm like mostly actively drinking right now. Most of them. So that's quite a bit. And then I also have some more right here, which is also where I keep like my jars for taking to the market. Extra spices and herbs, and then basically from there on, that's all extra teas. So these are teas that I really like. Well, mostly this one, mostly this. It's a tea I really enjoy, so I have a big pack of those. My father-in-law actually got those for me. Love that. I love like palette de tea, so every time that they are going to France, I'm feeling very lucky when I get him to take home some tea for me. But we are hoping to go to France like this fall again, which I'm really excited about. We haven't booked anything yet, but I cannot wait. But yeah, lots of teas. So these are for the most part like caffeinated teas. So mostly like green tea and black teas, which like I said, I enjoy, but I've been on this hunt for more caffeine-free teas. So I'm not necessarily actively drinking these, but I really should try to kind of dwindle down my tea collection. Like go through some of my teas, especially before buying more probably. Yeah. Okay. Just going to install myself here in the sun for a moment. Roll up my sleeves because it's really, really nice. This is proper spring weather and I am here for it. I'm enjoying it so much. This is really what I needed. So this video was supposed to be like a really productive video, I guess, just a get it all done with me style video, but I'm just exhausted. I'm not going to lie. I did too much while I was on my period. And then I also didn't take enough rest during the weekend, which was also like the end of my period. And I am feeling that right now. It's Tuesday as I'm filming this and my energy levels are just so insanely low. I just need to kind of find some ways to regulate my nervous system, get myself to relax a little bit, to calm down a little bit, because I am both like feeling tired but also feeling stressed out, even though I'm not doing like more than I usually do. So it's really just in my head. This is just my nervous system that's kind of out of whack right now, and I'm noticing it. So I also kind of need to work on balancing both my Pitta and my Kapha, I feel like right now. So in Ayurveda, I am a Pitta type, Pitta Vata for the most part, and I'm noticing I get irritated really easily. Also, my skin plays up a bit more when my Pitta is high. I'm very red, as you can see, which is also part of Pitta. I'm breaking out a bit more than I would like. And then there's the just feeling tired, not motivated, and also a lot of mucus, I guess is the word, which is more of a Kapha thing. So those are the things I'm trying to balance right now. And that's a very interesting combination. So yesterday I made a really nice pasta, which is Pitta balancing, which felt so good. I also did wake up feeling better this morning in that my digestion is feeling much calmer and slightly less mucus forming like stuff today. So that's good. That meal did do me well. But I was always, I just don't know what I'm talking about. I'm feeling a little bit frazzled, which might also be Vata. Everything's out of balance right now, it feels like. What I do want to do today is repair this blanket. So we'll be doing that in a little bit. And I'm going to show you my outfit first, because why not? You guys seem to always enjoy that. Okay, can you see me like this? I truly hope so. I think so. This should be okay. Also, don't look at the mess on the table. I do need to kind of clean it up. But the outfit of today, I'm loving this. I feel great. I'm wearing both of these are Suzanne actually. I'm wearing this skirt. I think it's called the Duda skirt. It was from last year. I love it. I'm wearing it so much. And then I'm wearing their Max shirt as well, which again, I really like. It's like the perfect oversized without making me feel or look like I'm completely drowning in it, because it fits really well at like the sleeves. And yeah, it looks good, I think. And then I'm wearing that with my Vivaya barefoot shoes, which I love so much. And my Ikosushi bag, which again, you'll see before because I'm wearing that all the time. So that's my outfits. It's simple, it's easy. I, for some reason, kind of feel like an artist, probably because of like the skirt and the blouse situation. Yeah, here we go. The outfits, and I'm enjoying it. I am doing pretty well at my little style challenge, which I also did a video on, so I have that linked for you, where I'm challenging myself to wear my blouses more because I love them, but I wasn't wearing them as often as I would like. So I'm doing pretty well on that. Yeah. Also, like earring wise, I'm wearing pink earrings. I know. And that's basically because I was wearing like a pink t-shirt with a jumper earlier this morning, but I changed and I didn't feel like changing up my earrings. So I'm wearing the little pink earrings, which were gifted from my grandmother a very long time ago. Like when I was still a kid, I still wear them. I still like them. And then little linear studs, which I'm wearing literally all the time, like almost every single day. And then basically just my everyday jewelry, which is my Ultra Human Ring Air, which is a smart ring, my little linear ring, and then little linear necklace. And that is basically my outfit today. I'm loving it. Also, I love my little bob with a shirt. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that just feels so right. A bob and a shirt. And even like my partner said so, that he loved the way that looked. He thought it looked so good. And I agree. Maybe it's like something of that like very typical French girl style, or Parisian girl style, which is also like a shirt with like a French bob, I guess. Maybe that's it. I am mentioning France a lot this video. I'm sorry, that is a little bit insane probably. On that note though, let me talk about something else. So I have talked about this before. I am reading French comic books, I know, yes. I've been doing so for a few years and loving it. I have been learning French, which is going okay. Let's just keep it at that. Why, you might ask? Well, because my partner is half French, so I got it upon myself to learn French. But yeah, it's been my little challenge for the last few years. It's going pretty decently, and I love this so much. Grimoire d'Elphie is probably my favorite series. It's the first one that I picked up, which was a surprise when I found that. But I'm loving it so much. Like every year since I first started, I ended up getting like the newest version as soon as that came out. This year I kind of held off buying it for some reason, and then my partner gifted it for my birthday. Yeah, so I've been reading that, love it, so good. And then another series that I'm really enjoying, also like Jardin des Fées, so good, love it. But this one is also new, Sorceline. One that I'm really enjoying. I just finished this one, the second one of this series, and again, it's so good. It's like fancy, it's cute, it's just perfect. Love it. And I find like these comic books are a really great way to practice my French. It's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's doable because it's a children's book basically. So I can follow most of it, and the words that I don't understand, like I can like make up their meaning from the context of it, which really, really great practice. And the last one, which is what I'm reading right now, Princesse, which is the same name as my sister, which is kind of fun. Also really good. I really enjoy those. So yeah, that's a little book update, I guess. Really enjoying it. Also, another way that I'm practicing my French, in case you were wondering, is through a podcast. Multiple ones actually, but I'm especially enjoying Coffee Break French. I'm not very far, like at all. Episode 8, but it has been like really good practice. It's relatively easy, like so far this is mostly just things that I've already learned, which is nice, but it actually gets me speaking, which is the most difficult thing with learning any language. I had that same block for a very long time with English, which is funny because now I have this YouTube channel in English. But when I was younger, I really struggled learning English, and especially speaking was like the most difficult thing. There is something with me like having difficulty speaking a different language when there are other people around that speak the same language as I do. So with English, having a hard time speaking English when there are other Dutch people around, which is, by the way, much better now. much better. I am teaching some like English classes, which are mostly full with Dutch people and then a couple of like English speakers. So I have to. It's part of my job, really. But I have that same thing with French. I'm not sure why. It's a difficulty that I have, and this does get me speaking, like practicing the pronunciation of the words, practicing the sentences, and just, yeah, it helps me to like get going on that. So I'm just doing that while I'm doing stuff like around the house. I'm listening to it and kind of talking along with it, and sometimes while I'm cooking, and it's been pretty great. I've been really enjoying it, so that's been great practice for me as well. Let's repair the blanket because that really needs to get done. Can you see that? It's time for another repair round, because I should not be able to see through this. I mean, really, at some point this blanket is going to be more like repair bits than it is actual blankets. But that's okay, that actually has charm to it, I guess. I'm loving it, and I will keep repairing it until this is just like repaired threads and there's no wool blanket left. Because I love it, and actually really like the way that all of the repairs look, so yeah. Yes, I'm aware that this is an absolute mess, but we are basically going to be redoing a couple of rooms in our home, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to figure out a way to do this without getting completely insane from the mess. Okay. I don't know how you can see, but like all of the light blue bits are the newly repaired ones. Like big chunk there, here, somewhere as well, here. Like I said, I will keep repairing this until it's just like repaired holes. And I don't mind because I love the blanket and I kind of like the way that it looks with all of its repairs. I mean, it's used, it's loved, and I almost feel like it gets more and more beautiful with every repair. I know not everyone's going to think that, but that doesn't matter because it's my blanket. So as long as I enjoy it and I like it, we're good. And while I was at it, I also took the time to repair one of my yoga leggings, which was getting some holes in it. So that's good to go. This does feel like a bit of a weird angle, but before finishing this off, I wanted to share this last little trick, I guess, with you that has been helping me lately to feel better if I'm feeling kind of stressed out and just not quite myself, like low in energy, but stressed out. This helps. And it's gentle movement. This is not very sexy or anything like that. I'm walking on a walking pad, which I never thought I would be someone to do this, but it works. I'm just going to watch some YouTube and walk and feel better for it. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any tips that help you get in a more balanced state. I would love to learn more from you. I wish you a lovely rest of your day and I hope to see you soon. Bye!